Jesus is going to take the Christians. Jesus is going to take the Christians off the face of the earth in 3 weeks on the Feast of Trumpets. And the dumb people that have never invested in God's word are going to be left behind to go through the Great Tribulation. In the Great Tribulation, people in America are going to be killing each other to take their property and their homes. Money will be worth nothing. Donald Trump will not be in the White House because he's a Christian. He has Christians pray for him on a regular basis. If y'all had any sense, you'd be home watching the Republican National Convention to save the best country in the world, the best, most prosperous continent. Okay, now it has been wrong to call African Americans. It's like, why do we make them say they're from Africa when they've been over here longer than I have? My great grandfather came and he was.
Woo! Yes!
They're clueless! Anyway, at 16, because they start cramming sexual thoughts into your child in school. So your kid's like, I'm having sex. Well, when you have a 16-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter having sex, it's not what you want.
Have a nice day. Black Lives Matter. Have a nice day. Love you.
White lives matter. Blue lives matter.
I'm going to pray for you tonight.
Really?
I'm going to pray for you
You got
tonight.
3 weeks to get your life right because Jesus is going to take the Christians off the face of the earth on the Feast of Trumpets. And then the tribulation, is going to start. Okay, people are going to be killing each other for their stuff. Money will be worth nothing. Donald Trump will be here. And guess who's going to make you take the chip in your hand? Barack Obama. Barack Obama's coming back. He's going to make you take an RFID chip in your hand, or you won't be able to find your groceries, girlfriend.
Okay, have a nice day. I appreciate you talking to us.
Folks, I can tell you with certainty that she's not an outlier, that she really believes that she's doing the work of God, that she's deeply passionate about it, and that she's just trying to help folks get saved. And she cries at night because she couldn't convince those girls to be ready for the second coming of Jesus in 3 weeks at the Feast of Trumpets, and that she couldn't convince them to go home and watch the RNC. The marriage between the Republican Party and the Evangelical Christian Church is complete. The fervor and the passion with which she's trying to convince these young women who are out there protesting on behalf of Black lives that they are so wrong and that they need to go home and watch the RNC because Donald Trump is a Christian and God is going to rapture him up and then Barack Obama is going to come back.
Donald Trump will not be in the White House because he's a Christian. He has Christians pray for him on a regular basis. If y'all had any sense, you'd be home watching the Republican National Convention to save the best country in the world. Jesus is going to take the Christians off the face of the earth in 3 weeks.
I mean, I love it when people give such definitive timelines, because in 3 weeks she's going to look up and be like, oh, snap, Jesus didn't come back. It's so complete that vein of Christian is almost done with the Republican Party, and they're moving on. They're moving beyond the Republican Party, and they're moving on into QAnon. The vapid, absolutely ridiculous and absurd conspiratorial movement that supports Donald Trump. And so they're going beyond just the Republican Party. They're moving towards worshiping Donald Trump. They have created Donald Trump to be an idol. This is idolatry. It's bad enough that they were married to the Republican Party, but now they're married specifically to Donald Trump. And at the core of it, look at what she says. Look at what she says is going to be the problem when the tribulation comes, when Jesus comes and raptures the Christians and leave all the rest of us here. I'm a Christian, but they don't think I'm going to be in heaven. Funny thing is like, what if God don't come back for 10 billion years? What they going to do then? Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Look at what she's preeminently concerned about.
In the Great Tribulation, people in America are going to be killing each other to take their property and their homes. Money will be worth nothing. Donald Trump will not be in the White House because he's a Christian.
Money is going to be worthless. What, hyperinflation? We got that now in some parts of this country. People are going to steal your property. That's happening now. Foreclosures, evictions, seizures. But look at what she's concerned about. She has conflated material things with spiritual things. She's conflated the two. And they're concerned with capitalism. See, at the core of this, capitalism is their God, and they may not even be aware of it. Some of them, I think, like some of the pastors, evangelical pastors, I think they're fully aware that capitalism has become their God. But she's out there like she's concerned with capitalism, and she thinks that Barack Obama is the Antichrist. And they all think that Barack Obama, never mind the fact that he was a capitalist, a neoliberal capitalist, they're worried about him. They always thought he was a socialist, a communist.
Money will be worth nothing. Donald Trump will be here. And guess who's going to make you take the chip in your hand? Barack Obama. Barack Obama's coming back. He's going to make you take an RFID chip in your hand, or you won't be able to find your groceries, girlfriend. Okay.
And so to them, the second coming of Christ is to take away and rapture up all the good Christians, capitalists, and leave behind all the people who are going to be robbing and stealing property, and money is going to be useless and blah, blah, blah. Communists. They worship capitalism and Donald Trump. And I would like to say that this is the final form of this bastardized marriage between Christians and the Republican Party. But who knows? They may be able to go even further.